Hello. There we go. Hello, hello. Raider Albert, thank you so much for the 1 bit. GOM, thank you so much for the 3 months in a row. Tommy Crayons, thank you so much for the 8 months. Clavier, thank you so much for the 3 months. Jake Harrod, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Death X Nova, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. How's everyone doing? Chortle my Squirtle, hello. Hello, hello. How's everyone's Saturday or Sunday? That is dope. Hello. Yeah, I got a fills today. Gotta get fill. Is the stream too bright? That's lighting's good, right? Lighting's good. Lighting's good. Yo, Will. Hello. Ooh. Will's rocking that TwitchCon 19 badge. Am I gonna see you, Will? Am I gonna see you? Ooh, is Claire gonna come too, or just you? You gotta make Koi jealous. Ooh, Claire's coming too. Nice. We're both coming. Okay. Gotta get that filtered soul. I did get filtered soul. Emperor FN, thank you so much for the 1 bit. I always watch your YouTube videos. Finally built my first custom keyboard thanks to you, and I love it. First time catching this stream. Glad you can catch it live, Emperor, and I hope you enjoy your first custom. Airy Zenks, hello, hello. Phil should sponsor you. I tweeted at them last week. The CEO of Phil's liked my tweet. That's about all that happened. Nothing else afterwards. I wish they'd sponsor me. Zambama, hello, hello. Soran's also here. Knet's also here. Pizza OMC, hello. I could use some keyboard advice maybe after you finish stream. Oh yeah, anytime, well, anytime. What do you think is the best budget hot swap 60% PCB? Probably Instant 60. I would probably recommend Instant 60 over DZ60. I think Instant 60 is cheaper, right? The DZ60 RGB hot swap is more expensive, I think. LF Kingdom, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub, and MIG Plus, thank you so much for the 4 months in a row with the tier 3 sub. Holy moly, 4 months with tier 3. It's a lot. Thank you so much. Boy_pie, hello. Teori, what's up? My last part for my #1 revision 1 build has finally come. Nice. The DZ is cheaper, including shipping. Isn't shipping from KBD fans like 15 bucks or so? I feel like it might be cheaper for US folks. Ooh, we have Lark Carps too. Hello, hello. Mina, 안녕하세요. I've been watching your YouTube and it makes me want to make my own. You definitely should, the rice maker. Definitely should. Luke Nukem 6. Thank you so much for the 200 bits. Starstone. We have Starstone too. Has the bot pinged yet? I should check before. Oh, bot pinged pretty early today. Nice. Nice. Oh my, I missed Poison Summer again. I swear Marcus just waits until I stream and then he just makes the raffle live. Dang it, that's like the 4th or 5th one I've missed because it overlaps with my stream. Oh my gosh, tilted. Warrior, nice to see you streaming Hardy, man. I'm doing pretty good, Warrior. Hello, hello. Look at this. We have a special box today. Over quarter, thank you so much for the 5 bits. What would you say a good price point for a first build would be? If you're doing a build on the more budget side, I would say probably around 150 for just the case. And then switches and keycaps can add on depending on how big you want. Right, 11, thank you so much for the 5 bits. Oh, my camera autofocus is struggling because of the black. What? Is my camera dying? Is the black just throwing it off? There we go. Raider Albert, thank you so much for 100 bits. I'm a 12-year-old kid with school problems. And I have to go to doctors because I am a little depressed. But Keebs and Pokemon really make me quite happy in watching your VODs and EU stream. Thanks. Thank you so much for the 100 bits, Raider Albert. Raider Albert, if you have school problems and depression, I hope you hopefully you get some help. Nothing wrong with admitting that. There are other people like you out there. You're not alone. Yeah. I'm glad my streams help you a little bit. But yeah, let's send some love to this man, Raider Albert chat. Wait for Pengu, he's on last round. Oh, should I wait for Pengu? I was just gonna build his board without him. Shit just got existential in the keyboard assembly live stream. Yeah.
Taeha remember that happy place you went to in NIC Cologne. Taeha now is the best coffee ever. Go to try their draft.
Quantum Butt, thank you so much for the $2 tip. Yeah, La Colombe is pretty good. It's not like the best. I've had better coffee, but La Colombe, I think, is a place I would definitely not travel to, but it's a place I will definitely revisit. Like Phil's. Like if I had a La Colombe next to me, I would probably go there and alternate with Phil's. What do you use your thumb scroll for? I do use it as horizontal scroll. This helps when I'm like editing when I'm like video editing and I have to move across the timeline. This helps. I also use this when I'm photo editing. Normally when I take my keyboard pictures, I clean up all the dust in my picture, so I zoom in really big. Then I scroll. CSGO. Which Keycult is that? This Keycult here is special, guys. This isn't a normal Keycult. You guys were curious as to what my commission. Oh shoot! Oh no! Pengu! Holy moly! Thank you so much for the raid, Pengu. The man himself is here. The god of Newts is here. Pengu, thank you so much for the host. Oh, I was saving the unboxing for you. I was told you had one more round, so I held off the unboxing so you could experience it too. Yeah, welcome Pengu's chat. My name is Taeha Types, and I build luxury, expensive, high-end mechanical keyboards for legends like G2 Pengu. Does Rainbow Six Siege have like rankings? What rank is Pengu? Is he like the top 50 in the world? I don't know. Yes, sir, we do. Ooh. And Nebula is here. Thanks so much for the 50 bits. What type of glasses? These are from Jin's glasses. I am number one in the world based off most won tournaments. Holy crap. Pengu's that good of a Rainbow Six Siege player? We're building a keyboard for the number one Rainbow Six Siege player. He's lying? Is he lying? He is the best IMO. What a gamer. G2 Esports, formerly Penta Sports, is the best Siege team to ever exist. Won every tournament for 2 years straight. Now we are washed up. I'm lying. We are number 5 in Pro League. Number 5 is still very good. 5 out of 8 still is good. I've been modding for him around 2 years now. Man's lying. Damn, exposed by his mod. I've noticed you stopped doing Band-Aid mod. What made you stop? Just changing preferences. When I started off, I cared a lot about silencing my mod keys just because they tend to be louder, but now I prefer loud accent mods. Alright, Pengu is here. I think we should start with the unboxing. So yeah, you guys are if you guys don't know, one, I have a bespoke service. Functional, hello! No, it's not organic. Mr. Pengu rated me. I would never organically have 1,700 viewers. But yeah, I have a bespoke manufacturing service. So does Keycult. And Keycult is a sponsor of Taeha Types. So I asked the folks over at Keycult, can we get a custom one made for Mr. Pengu, number one Rainbow Six Siege player on planet Earth? And of course they agreed. So let's see what this package is about. So there's no tape. Usually Keycult keyboards come pre-taped, but this one does not, because once I finish building it, we're gonna retape everything back up so that Mr. Pengu can have his own unboxing experience. So yeah, no tape. Alright, you guys ready? You guys ready to see what keyboard the number one Rainbow Six Siege player is going to use? That's the keyboard. Nebula is here. Thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. Oof, yeah. So I will get to apply this packaging at the end. This is the Keycult commission. So Mr. Pengu is getting a number 165, but it will be personalized to his touch. Variant, look at this. The variant is named Pengu. Checked and packed by Mr. Jorge. Oof. I think this is the first commission Keycult we have ever seen. And inside here, it's a little, that's handwritten. I think that's personal. I'll read it. But I won't show it off on stream. Soyeon, Final Fantasy 14. Thank you so much for the 4 months in a row. What? Oh my gosh, Chortle, my Squirtle, holy. Thank you so much for gifting 10 tier 1 subs. Oh my gosh. Can we get a Pog? Pog, the legend is, he's back, the legend, yeah. And Aquaficial, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Alright. Let's see. Phone comes off. Who can guess what's been done to this board? What? Pengu himself gifting subs to me? What's happening? Oh my gosh, Pengu, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Oh my. Ja-jan. Wait. Where's the... What? Oh my gosh, Aloe gifting subs too. There's nothing here. Thank you so much for the 9 gifted subs, Aloe. Oh my gosh. Where's the PCB? I think I might have left it out. Hold on. Yeah, it was outside. It's outside. We have the PCB. That would have been a very bad stream if we didn't have a PCB today. Alright, so number 1 difference. Look at that. It has Mr. Pengu's name engraved. Pengu. So now whenever there's a keyboard cam when he's gaming live on stage, they can see it. Ooh, you guys see this? You guys see this? Have you ever seen a Keycult board? Not only with the Keycult engraving, but my engraving, the Taeha types. I think this is the first time we've seen my logo engraved on a keyboard, and then it also says Pengu down there. So we'll get a closer look at this once I open this keyboard up. But look at that.
Do you have a Spotify playlist or something of all the music you play on stream?
Ev the Dev, thank you so much for the 1-bit. Pengu is a lucky man. Pengu is a lucky man. The Cyber Tree, thank you so much for the 300 bits. I don't have a Spotify playlist. So Mr. Pengu wanted a light keyboard to take to his lands. I don't know if he can use this in tournaments, but I wanted to recommend him the number 1 or number 2. But the number 165, despite being all aluminum, is not that light. I mean, it is light, sorry. Like it's not the heaviest keyboard. Let's weigh this. So for those of you guys who are new to the custom scene, all of my keyboards are made out of aluminum, brass, stainless steel, you name it. So this keyboard, unbuilt, weighs 1,154 grams, or for us US folks, weighs 2 pounds, 8.7 ounces. So it's not too heavy, it's not too heavy. But something like this on the other hand, it's almost double that, 4 pounds, 10.9 ounces. Yeah. Swag Kashi, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. So yeah, Mr. Pengu will be traveling with this, I believe. And hopefully he'll be wowing his colleagues when they see this fancy custom keyboard that It doesn't look too gaudy like those gamery keyboards out there. When they hold it, they're gonna be like, whoa, this is quality. This is quality. All right, so let's get a deeper look. So it's in the silver and blue color scheme. I don't remember this blue being this dark. Maybe it might have been made darker. I don't know. I haven't seen their blue in a long time. But it's got the classic #1 aesthetic. Has a nice blue band running across. Then we have the blue weight accent piece on the bottom too. So the name of this keyboard is the #1/65. And this keyboard does use a USB-C port. Look at that. That is perfectly and precisely milled right there. Shoddy Thick, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Okay. Alright. So this is what we will be building today. So let us open this up. Show off the internals a little bit. Lucky Todd, hey NK, first time catching a stream. Hello, hello. Straight to the end game. Pengu did go straight to the end game, although end game is a lie. I feel like once he feels this, he'll come back for more. He'll want all the other form factors out there. He's gonna get addicted. Blind 460, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Everyone doing stuff for the channel. I'm gonna do my part at Miss Taeha Types. Pengu H. Hello, hello. Probably about 2K for this board if the commission page. Well, Mr. Pengu, let's just say I pulled some strings for Mr. Pengu. That's all I'll say. Solid Snake, yo, hello. I feel like I haven't seen you in my chat for a while. Welcome back for 10 months. Solid Snake, almost an OG. Don't lie, you got him the budget version? That's true, I did get him the budget version. Pengu thinks he got a deal, but I actually scammed him. I skamazed Pengu. But in reality, I got scammed. Yeah. Little does he know. Tristan, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Alright, so all the screws are off. So let's see how this keyboard looks internally. So we have the top piece here. And for those of you guys who are unaware, this keyboard uses what is called gasket mount technology. So you see these black rubbers here? These are strips of Poron. P-O-R-O-N. So there's thick pieces of this rubber gasket. So there's 6 pieces here, and then there are 6 pieces on the bottom. So this plate and PCB combination is completely enclosed by those rubber gaskets, and then it seals the plate. So it's going to provide a different sound and typing experience from traditional gamer or off-the-shelf keyboards you can purchase that usually feel very stiff, don't sound the best. Yeah. One of the traditional ways is that the plate itself will be screwed onto the top of the place, but as you can see for here, There are no screw holes for the plate, so this is the plate we are using today. It's made completely out of aluminum. This whole case, top, plate, bottom, it's all made out of aluminum. Alright, this is the plate. Pretty nice plate. Aluminum. Oh, this is actually my first time looking at this too. Oh my god! Oh, look at that. Has my logo plus Keycult logo. Keycult number 165 AL for aluminum for Mr. Pengu. Look at this blue. This blue is so nice.
My eyes to custom keyboards. Just started looking into it and you have helped me a lot so far. Now about to start ordering all parts for my first one. Thanks for being awesome dude.
LZR Matt, thank you so much for the $2.12 donation. Thank you for opening my eyes to custom keyboards. No problem. Hopefully you enjoy the hobby. Hopefully this hobby continues to grow. We're definitely seeing a lot of new people enter. It's exciting. So this keyboard, if you guys are wondering what this is, uses a daughter board PCB. So the USB port, the USB-C port is all the way here. And there's a connector running underneath all the way out to here. So if I take off this blue piece, you can see it, but there's no real reason to. That's what this is for. So this is going to connect to the PCB. And using a daughter board allows Keycult to place the USB port wherever they want. Yeah. Let's take a look at this too. Pengu. Pengu. Juno Koal, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Way Better 20, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Alright, shall we get started? Oh, we haven't taken a look at one final piece. So all this will be meaningless without a PCB, the actual electronics that make the keyboard work. So let's take a look at that. Lapua Live, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. So all Keycult boards, just kidding, well, all Keycult boards that were distributed by Keycult come with a Wilba PCB. Look at this. I don't know how many electronic nerds there are out there, but have you ever seen a PCB so beautiful? So it's got a nice golden black, sorry, kind of scheme going on. Look at the clean routing of this. Look at that.
I am going to build a custom soon and I don't know if I should get really expensive switches or more expensive case. What do you think? Taeha think.
So yeah, as you guys can see, there is no USB port on here because we're going to connect that daughter board via the GST connector here. So that's what we're going to do. Raider Albert, thank you so much for the 400 bits. I'm going to build a custom soon. I don't know if I should get really expensive switches or a more expensive case. What do you think? If you are on a tight budget, I would say get more expensive switches. You can always reuse switches. Yeah, so whenever you do upgrade, you can just sell off your case and then reuse those switches in a more expensive custom whenever you do upgrade. And Nutella Kuchen DOS Original, thank you so much for the 172 tip. What's your cheapest keyboard and when will commissions be open? My cheapest keyboard that I own or that I own is probably the HHKB Pro 1. When will commissions be open? I'm open all year round. I just open and close my queue when it gets too long. Alright. Oh wait, we have Loud of Laughs. Wait, Loud of Laughs. I need to VIP you. It's rare to have Mr. Loud of Laughs in chat. If you guys don't know, Loud of Laughs is currently 50% of Keycult. Alright, so whenever you do a custom build, you need to check your PCB to make sure it works. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Today is not the day where a Woba PCB fails me. Alright, so we have connected the daughter board with the main PCB. Oh. Jammer, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Uh-oh. Didn't hear my computer make any noise. Is it because it recognizes this already? Wait. It's definitely plugged in. Let me retry this. No, I mean I definitely put it in right. There's only one way this goes in. I got scammed. Alright. Plugged in all the way. Please read the guide. There's a guide? What guide is there for this? Plugged in wrong. No, this is definitely plugged in right. Nothing is registering. I am on the software 2. I thought this PCB was try different US. No, I mean this works. I can plug this into this cable. Yeah, see, that works. Can you check to see if the DB got disconnected somehow? All right. A lot of laughs is saying we should check to see if the daughter board got disconnected somehow. So I guess we do need to take this off. Everyone's heart races racing too. Yo, mine's racing too. I was just joking about schemazing Pengu, but but I mean, worst case, we can be sent out a replacement PCB, and reattempt this next week. Electronics do die. It's part of life. All right. Ah, there's the issue. Got disconnected here. Ah, it's not my fault. I literally just opened this. Ah, it wasn't connected. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna have to take this out too. That's really hard to just. Alright, we're saved. We're saved. No, Pengu, there is no reason to. Normally this comes connected. Keycult trolled me. It's not my fault. Keycult trolled me. But good thing we had a lot of laughs in chat. Suggesting me to. Alright, so this is the daughter board. As you can see, it's literally just a USB-C port. We're going to connect that. Right, while we already have this out, might as well check to see that it works. Ah, I hear the sound. I hear the sound. All right, let us check the PCB now. It should be like this. All right, stream is saved. Stream is saved. Let us continue. Ah, it is now registering. Woo! Woo! I almost debated Pengu. Alright, we're gonna go full backspace. Tab. Caps lock works. Wow, I was sweating, guys. There's sweat. Alright, enter key works. Shift key also works. Looks like everything is working well so far. Shift works. We're gonna go standard and see bottom today. This is probably an FN key. All right, saved. Everything works. Everything works. No, so that's an FN key. So as you can see, there's none of the F keys triggered the F row keys, and how you would do that is by holding the FN key and the num row. And there are other things you can access via the FN key. Alright, so now we have to screw the starter board back on. What case would you recommend for a 60% keyboards? That varies greatly depending on your budget. I can breathe again. Yo, a lot of laughs. I was scared just as much as you were. Could have had a career-ending stream right here. Are you getting double Q and E keys? Zyronic DK, hello. I chose Cherry MX Brown because I was scared of trying a new switch on such a nice keyboard. Pengu, so a lot of people meme on MX Browns, but I genuinely like MX Browns. Man, these screws are small. I thought it was time to walk away and change my name. Me too, a lot of laughs, but thank God it was just a dartboard issue. Yeah, MX Browns, nothing wrong with them, to be honest. I am a big fan of MX Browns, especially when they're lubed. And then once Pengu starts spamming his keys on it, it's gonna be real nice. Once it gets smooth. Where's the headlock key? What is the headlock key? Switches are all preference anyway. If someone likes a switch, let them be, even if you don't like that switch. Big facts right there, big facts. Switches are all indeed preference. I mean, if you guys watch me, you guys know the switch I hate the most is the Apple butterfly switch. I absolutely hate that keyboard. But the reality of it is, if you like that switch, that's perfectly fine. Just personally isn't for me. But hi Nathan, what's the brand of these screwdriver kits? These are Weehaw screwdriver bits. I have links to all of my tools linked in my Amazon storefront. I'm putting Apple butterfly switches in my Keycult screw that. Ed, please. That would actually... Can you put Apple butterfly... Oh my, you guys are all trolling me now. Why won't this go screw on? Alright. Whew, saved. Put this back. So yeah, now that it's open, we can give a bit of a look. So there's a channel here that routes the cable. And then this top piece, this is how the accent piece is done. It slots through and it keeps that daughter board secure in there, like that. Yada Fan, thank you so much for the 5 bits. So the weight is an integrated part of the inner bottom plate bit. Well, this isn't part of the plate, but yes. So how many of Pengu's viewers, the neuters, are into mechanical keyboards? I'm curious. So we're gonna set this aside for now. A lot of newts. All right, so the next part in a custom keyboard build is you need to tune your stabilizer. So I've already done 2 off stream to save a bit of time. We're going to do 2 on stream for educational purposes. And a 65. What incarnation is going on in here? What's up, Zekin? What is up? Why does NZXT take... I don't know. Not an NZXT rep or affiliate or anything. I know tons of Twitch streamers are. So the first thing you should do with your stabilizers is you should clip the legs. So if you take a look here, you can see that, wait, what the heck? Oh, it's just the angle. You can see currently there's these 2 little prongs that prevent the stabilizer from hitting evenly. So what you do is you clip 2 of the legs that are the culprit of this. I'm just using wire cutters. Now it can hit. Now I can hit it perfectly flat. So that's what you want. So you should do that with all your stabilizers. I do have a guide on this. A very bad guide, actually. It's so old. I made it when I was just starting to learn video, etc. Not that I'm good now, but yeah, there is a guide on this. So I've already done that for 2 of the stabilizers. We're gonna do 2 on stream. Just got my gator on yellows. What is the most important part to lube and what kind should I use? You should definitely lube your springs and your slider at a minimum. Sorry, stem at a minimum. Alright, so we are done clipping the stabilizers. The next part is to lube your stabilizers. So the lube I'm using here is Krytox 205 grade 0. Look at this lube. Very nice thick lube. And we're going to lube the inside of the stabilizer housings so that it makes the stabilizer travel up and down smoothly. a bit more smooth than it would be. So once you lube the inner housing, you can put it back together. What are your thoughts on the biggest fan Voxkey's new board? It's a pretty cool concept, tackling a lot of big things for a first board, but I hope it turns out well. I've been talking with Voxkeys. Hopefully something comes out of it. I think once Pengu receives his keyboard, there will be enough of lube on it. We'll see. We'll see how much Pengu falls in love with this keyboard. I don't want to hype it up too much, you know. I don't want him to expect great things from a pleb like me and then be disappointed. We'll just say this keyboard's bad, and then he'll have low expectations. See, the whole PCB stuff in the beginning, that was part of the plan. It made him lower his expectation. And then when he feels it, he's gonna get the big pre-nut. Yeah, so I don't know how many of you guys have seen the latest mechanical keyboard videos from like Snazzy Labs. The Verge is the most recent big tech YouTube channel to do this. But yeah, this is all something they should have done. I know The Verge did. Snazzy Labs didn't at first, and then he went and redid it. Makes a big difference to your keyboard acoustics. So all you gamers out there, if you guys smash your stabilized keys, I will most likely I'll bet you $1,000 that they will be noisy and rattly, sorry. But when you get a keyboard built by me, we eliminate all that. End session, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. The other day I realized minimalism is the complete opposite of this hobby. Yeah? I mean, if you are into the mechanical keyboard hobby, you do have to kind of be a materialist, I think. I mean, no one needs a super nice fancy keyboard. No one needs one. But everyone does it because they want one. Thank God The Verge put a little more effort into their keyboard video. Yeah, no, The Verge video was actually really great. I think it was a great video. Some people took my tweet the wrong way. I think it was a great video. I just feel like they missed out on an opportunity to make it like a super killer video. Alright, now we're putting some lube on the actual wire of the stabilizer itself. Getting a nice even coating on the wire. And once that's done, you stick it back in the stabilizer, and hopefully should have eliminated rattling. Wait, Pengu, do you use MX Browns right now? What keyboard do you use, Pengu? I know you showed me on stream once, but I forget. Do your stabs rattle on that keyboard you're using currently? Your stabs can't rattle if you don't use stabilizing. Alright, one done, one more. Yeah. So one thing to be careful of, it is possible to over lube your stabilizers and switches. Then at which point it actually has the opposite effect of what lube should do. It can actually make your stabilizers and switches feel more sluggish than smooth. So that is one thing to be careful of. Not enough on here. How long does the lube last? It should last you at least a couple years, I think. FSGX Dexter, thanks so much for the 2 bits. Just want to say hi to you and Pengu. Hello. Yeah, I mean, assuming you lubed it properly, it should last you a couple years. But if Pengu's keyboard ever needs retuning, he is always more than welcome to send it back. I will. Gotta provide a lifetime support for someone like Pengu. Can you insa to my mom? What? 미나님 어머님 안녕하세요. Does your mom watch me? Mina knits. Alright. I have lubed tons of switches, stabs in my life. Let's see how well we did. Alright, so once you've done that, now it is time to install these stabilizers. And it is just a matter of screwing them onto the PCB. How much is shipping fee? Well, Pengu lives far from me. So for Pengu, the shipping cost might be a little high. But I can probably recommend him some EU folks. Actually, there's no one in EU I can trust. I've never tried a build from someone in the EU, I think. Please say hello to my Papa Wilba and Mom Olivia. Hello, Papa Wilba and Mom Olivia. Alright. So we are going to install stabilizers now. And they just screw on. Screw-ins. And we are installing washers. We probably don't need to install washers for a Wilba PCB, but just to be safe. What do you think of the heat shrink mod? I've actually never done the heat shrink mod. Probably should try it, but I don't have a heat gun. I don't own heat shrink. Excuse me, there's someone you can trust. Wodan. Oh, Oblotsky, I have felt his build. Yeah, I would recommend Oblotsky. I've never felt Wodan's build though. Like, I'm sure Wodan would do a great job. But I can't fully recommend someone until I've tried it, you know? I should talk to Wodan again. I haven't talked to Wodan in a long time. You should wear gloves? I mean, I do have gloves, but I don't like wearing gloves because, I don't know, something about when you wear gloves, like you feel like you have less control and precision. And it just feels awkward for me. Wodan has a better setup than yours? Yeah, I know. I know. Wodan is one of the keyboard trinities. My keyboard trinity is Wodan, Hata, and Kairos-Ran. Alright, hopefully we won't need to retune any of these. Janelli, hello, hello, hello. What wattage soldering iron? I don't know about the wattage, but I solder at around 600. I solder at around 350 degrees Celsius. Asian, hello. Thank you for the 5 months in a row. Yeah, we were doing an early stream. I timed it with Mr. Pengu, so he could watch the build happen. Alright. That's a cool looking PCB. Yes, this is. So once you've installed the stabilizers, you put the plate on top. Oof. Here's my bag of lubed browns from Mr. Pengu. I'm going to be sending him a bag. So in here, there is 1 lubed brown, 1 stock brown. Hopefully Pengu can feel the difference when he plays around with it. Once you feel the difference, I feel like you can appreciate lubed keyboards a bit more. And then I already chose a switch I wanted for the spacebar. Oh yeah, this is the one I want. Yeah, once you feel a lubed build, it's hard to go back in my opinion. My opinion. Some people genuinely don't like lube. It's fine. Some people prefer it raw and dry and frictiony, but I like my lube. Once you go lubed, you can't go back. I think very true with keyboards. I can't speak for other things in life that require lube, but at least for keyboards. Once you try lubed and black, you can't go back. Cherry MX Black's lube. Big nut, very big nut. All right. So once you install your stabilizers, you have to check should always check before you do any soldering. And I put this switch in the wrong spot to make sure that the stabilizers are well tuned. Celios V1's basically browns. Compared to V2s, yeah. The difference between V1 and V2 is pretty astounding. Zekin, hello nerds. Hello Zekin. How are you doing? I saw the Sergi 2 today. Ooh, big nut. Big nut. Double 2xk. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Alright. Alright, I think we can continue. Stabs, no rattle. No rattle, and it feels dink. Is he taking this keyboard to tourneys too? I'm not sure. He did say he wanted to use this to travel to LANs at least. I don't know if like LANs and official tournaments are different, right? I don't know. Could be wrong. Oh, he is taking it to tourneys. Oh, he is taking it to tourneys, guys. LANs equals tourney. Oh, okay. I thought LANs were like, I don't know, in my mind, tourneys are like a little bit more, they're like bigger events, and the LANs are like kind of smaller. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Imagine the clout Taeha is gonna get when Pengu wins LAN. Not really me. It's more so Keycult than me, right? Because Keycult did most of the manufacturing. I am assembling the board. Officially sponsored by Taeha Types. I mean, I wish I could sponsor people, but I'm not really in a position to sponsor others. I am in need of sponsors myself. That'll be the dream, to one day sponsor teams, have fully 100% produced Taeha Types produced products out on the market. But long time until that happens, if that happens. Put in a GPS tracker? What? Why? How do you pack these keyboards when you send them to clients? If you missed the unboxing, we have nice boxes with foam. The foam pretty much fills up any empty space, so yeah, no space for the keyboard to move around. If the keyboard somehow returns dented to the customer, that means either the shipping service like stabbed a knife through it or something somehow, or the customs folks didn't package it well. Because I know international folks, sometimes the customs office will open up the item and then repackage it poorly, and then when it gets shipped within their respective country it gets wrecked. Hopefully that doesn't happen with this. At least from Keycult and my end, there's no way that it can get damaged getting to the customs office. Once it's in the customs office's hand, you just gotta pray the worker has common sense. Yeah. Do you like lubed browns? I do like lubed browns. Lubed browns are very nice. Does Pengu have yes, Pengu does have keycaps picked out, so we will get to see that as well at the end. No need for a straw poll because Pengu has some nice keycaps waiting to be put on this keyboard. Pengu went straight to end game, guys. He skipped the entry and mid-tier, went straight to end game. Did Pengu authorize you to lick the board? No, he didn't. I did not ask. Bot Sab? No, not okay. Not that end game. Q key falling out. It's not falling out. What's the low tier that I can probably afford? So if you're currently trying to enter the custom keyboard scene with a lower budget, KBD fans is probably the way to go. A lot of budget friendly options out there. Oh, Pengu! So for caps lock, do you want stepped caps lock or normal caps lock? Do you use caps lock, Pengu? Let me visually help you out here. What? Where are my caps locks? So this is a traditional caps lock. But you can have something called a stepped caps lock. Is Pengu gone? Pengu's gone, huh? So do you want a traditional or stepped caps lock? Let's go. Ooh, Pengu wants stepped. All right. A man of culture, I see. What's the difference? Dang it, I just put it back in here, huh? So why someone would want stepped caps lock? So the advantage of a stepped caps lock is when you have your key here, as you're typing, when you type A, some people might miss the A and hit caps lock, right? So you don't want that happening. So by having it stepped, it helps reduce the chances of you accidentally triggering caps lock. Whereas if you had a traditional caps lock, when you press that caps lock, it's going to instantly trigger. But when you make it stepped like this, it moves the caps lock over a bit so that, I mean, you can still trigger it if you press it, but there's less of a chance you might fully trigger it. That's assuming you use caps lock. Pengu's keyboard is fully programmable, so he doesn't have to make this caps lock. he can make it whatever he wants. But yeah, that's the functional reason why you would want a stepped caps lock. Some people aesthetically prefer stepped over normal. No, Pengu's keycaps does have stepped caps lock. All right. Hopefully it's not too late in EU. What time is it in EU? I'll try to speed through the soldering so all the EU folks can go to sleep soon. Oh, it's 8:30 p.m? Oh, okay, sweet, I got time. I could go as slow as I want. Can full-size custom keyboards be made? Yes. You can make any sized keyboard that you want. Just a matter of how much money you have to spend. The thing with custom keyboards is they're not made in very high quantities, so prices tend to be high. Which region layout is this? This will be using ANSI layout. ANSI. It's 4:24 here, Hyung. Oh man. 4:24 AM? Where do you live? I live in California. Have you seen Olivia's top 3 keyboards? Nope. Wait, what? Olivia released a top 3 keyboard list? What? How many more streams till Cali is broken in half by the big quake? Oh man. It'd be so scary if I moved to SoCal and was streaming and then an earthquake happened in the middle of the stream. Could you imagine if I streamed yesterday and then randomly you just see my room shaking for 20 seconds? Or like my equipment starts falling down. Be big GG. Let me just confirm. I went with the correct bottom row. Should always confirm before you solder. I think 1.5? Could be wrong. No, 1.25? Is it using 2 more 1.25s? That is correct. Okay, we did the correct bottom row. Are these the same keycaps that Beastrol has? Nope, Beastrol has something else. He has the Max Keys F22 keycap set. Alright, we are ready to start soldering, boys and girls. And for those of you guys who are new here, sorry. You guys will start hearing some white noise. That's my solder fume extractor going on, so I don't get brain damage or whatever damage you get from soldering. I'll try to make it quick. Lung cancer? Yeah, we'll see if I get hit with lung cancer later on in the years. Let it be known, I got lung cancer for Pengu. Pengu contributed to my lung cancer. But hashtag worth. So did Dizzy and a lot of other people contributed to my lung cancer. Alright, so when you solder, we're gonna start off by soldering some anchor points to make sure all the switches sit flush. Never realized MK has so much white hair. I have white hair because of you guys. You guys give me white hair. When chat goes to Papega, it's where the white hair comes from. So, QS, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. For everyone who is new here, I do have a couple sponsors that do help support me currently, and I only take sponsors whose products I actually genuinely use and endorse. So let's go through our sponsors. First sponsor we have is DixieMac. I do have affiliate links for all my sponsors down in one of my panels. Using my affiliate links do help me out at no additional cost on your end. Yeah, DixieMac.com. If you guys like this floral desk mat I'm using, DixieMac is one of the places to get awesome desk mats like these. DixieMac also sells awesome keycap sets, and there will be a keyboard being released on DixieMac soon as well. You can also purchase some Taeha type stickers if you want to help support the stream that way. There is currently a keycap group buy ongoing on DixieMac, SA Bliss. If you guys are interested, consider joining. And if you guys are on Discord as well, there is a way to win a free keycap set. Dixie has the new Tag for Swag program going on. So join his Discord and read up on Tag for Swag to see how you can potentially earn free keycap sets. The next sponsor we have is KBD Fans. Like I mentioned earlier, KBD Fans is currently the go-to place for any kind of budget or entry-level friendly options. They also redid their website and branding recently. They haven't sent me their new logo though, so that's why it's using the old logo still. But yeah, KBD Fans, lots of stuff there. Next up we have Keycult. So Keycult, we are building a Keycult commissioned keyboard today. If you guys want to be as good as a gamer as Pengu, Keycult keyboards confirmed. Increases your headshot ratio by 20%. Getting it built by Taeha types increases it by another 30%. Pengu is going to be unstoppable once he receives this keyboard. But yeah, head on over to keycult.io, sign up for their newsletters, as they publicly sell keyboards, I believe, every month for the rest of the year. So if you guys want to see what nice high-end custom keyboards are about, Keycult, definitely one of the top and hottest choices right now. Next up we have Kono.store, based here in Northern California as well. Good friends of Taeha types. You can currently purchase tons of keycap sets there and keyboards. They have a lot of mid-tier and entry-level friendly options on Kono.store. So if you aren't ready to splurge quite to the end game yet, Kono.store, another fantastic option. Lots of their products have been featured by other tech YouTubers. And yeah, lots of great stuff on their website. Chortle my Squirtle, thank you so much for the tier 3 sub. What? Another tier 3 sub? Holy. Chortle, you're a crazy man. Thank you. Where was I? Next up, we have Novel Keys. Novel Keys also stocks some Taeha type stickers, and they also recently redid their website again. Slightly easier on the eyes to see. Some people were complaining about dark theme being too dark. And Novel Keys also stocks some awesome desk mats, some awesome switches. What? Dang, Zekian, what the heck? Thank you so much, Zekian. Zekian, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. He's like another good friend of mine in the keyboard community. Met him IRL, very cute. Oh my gosh. Clam Solice, thank you so much for the 1500 bits. What? Are 5 end games enough end games? Nope. Their end game is a lie. You will never have your end game. GZF, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. You know why Thanos died? Because he stopped at 6 end games. He should have gone for more stones, but he got complacent. 6, not enough. He should have gone for the 7th and 8th and 9th and 10th stones, and then maybe sold off like the first 3 he got to upgrade to a nicer stone. But he got complacent. He should have upgraded his gauntlet too. Some cheapo gauntlet. Come on, his gauntlet got like burnt after one snap. That's some low QC going on. Whoever made that didn't quality check it enough. Where was I? Novel keys. Yes, novel keys. Novel keys also have a keyboard on pre-order, the NK65. Another budget-friendly option you can purchase currently if you guys are interested. I know there are tons of new people entering the hobby. Not everyone knows what they want, so nothing wrong with starting off with something cheap and then slowly figuring out what you like and moving on from there. Yeah, check out novel keys. Next up we have switchmod.net. Oh, I forgot. I do have a discount code with novel keys. If you use promo code NK_types, gets you 5% off any in-stock item on novel keys. Next we have switchmod.net/Taeha_types. You guys saw me using Crytox 205 on the stream earlier. I also lubed Pengu's switches with Turbosis 3204. Switchmod.net/Taeha_types is where I get all of my lubes from. I highly recommend all the lubes on that website. I literally use every single lube on that website quite frequently. So it's expensive, but I think Crytox lubes are currently the best. I don't know if I like the Cristo lubes yet. I've tried it on a couple people's builds. I mean, it is cheaper, so if you're on a budget, maybe Cristo is the way to go, but I think in terms of feel, I think Crytox is still superior. So yeah, SwitchMod is the place to go. And last but not least, we have zeopc.net/Taeha_types. Agnew, thank you so much for the tier 1 subs. ZeoPC, if you are in the market for some of the smoothest linears, some of the most tactiles, or some nice silent switches, ZeoPC has them all. ZeoPC also sells lube. If you are interested in trying out the GH-V4 lube, yeah, head on over to zeopc.net/Taeha_types. If you spend $150, you get free shipping, at least if you're in the US. It is $200 for international buyers. But not too hard to spend that much on Zeal's websites. You gotta try them all. Zeal's switches, they are increasing in exposure. Who knows? Zeal switches might be out of stock one day. The Verge used Zelios. Optimum, I forgot his name. I only recently found him, but another like PC tech reviewer used Telios. Brandon Taylor also used Zelios. And more YouTubers hopping on that Zelios train, guys. Alright, that's it for sponsor time. And I'm on every social media platform, Taeha_types everywhere. If you guys want to check me out, feel free to follow. Alright, what'd I miss? Where's the Taeha_types Snapchat though? Is Snapchat even relevant? I deleted Snapchat. I think it's almost been 2 years now. Snapchat? Do people still snap? Where can I buy cheap keycaps for around 50 euros? Probably Amazon. Maybe KP Republic has some cheap keycaps. Just snap me your keyboard builds. I use Snapchat. 69 George 69 says. I don't know. I feel like Insta stories have pretty much destroyed Snapchat. Especially when they did their whole redesign of the UI. Literally all of my friend group was just like, screw this, we're moving to Instagram. Alright, almost done, guys. Vern, almost as ugly as Zephyr. Also, is the Rainbow Six Siege market saturated?
웨이트 플레이트 머티리얼 줄루프러터 포어 테크즈 폴리 템버즈 엔드워 포어 리니어즈 커런틀리 디사이드 코어 마일 HP 빌드 언드 마일 윙크스 빌드 윌 퀄리 커버메이트 디파인 리드 HP 워 이즈브레스 더 웨이트 코어 HP.
Alright, I think I finished. Sorry, not saturated. I meant, are there a lot of streamers streaming Rainbow Six? Sorry, that's what I meant. Pengu, I mean, I've never played Rainbow Six in my life, so I don't know much about Rainbow Six. Pengu is literally the only Rainbow Six person I know that like consistently streams Rainbow Six at least. You know, if my keyboard stuff fails, maybe if there aren't a lot of Rainbow Six streamers, that's something I can pivot to if I go downhill. Shroud. Oh, Shroud plays Siege. Okay, I didn't know that. Alright. So once you've finished soldering, you need to check for straightness, because your switches might not be straight all the time. And some people don't care about crookedness, but I do. I care about whether my keycaps are straight or not. So I will straighten it for my customers as well. Clients, sorry. We're gonna use clients, no more customers. Did close stepped caps lock. So I'm using these keycaps just for straightening purposes. Just ignore the legending on them. I'm literally just putting these keycaps on to make sure the switches are on straight. Good day to you, Taeha. It's Saturday and you are on. You made my Saturday. Thank you. Optinor. Hello, hello. Yeah, early stream today. I don't normally stream this early, but today's stream is special. Special stream. Yeah, early for me. Maybe not early for some other people. Here's my tab. Here's my tab. All right. All right, how straight? All right, stepped caps could use a bit of straightening. Caps needs to be straightened a bit more. Chalky, thank you so much for the $5 tip. Sorry. Weight plate material do you prefer for tactiles, Holy Pandas, and what for linears? Currently deciding for my Holy Panda build and my inks build. Will polycarbonate be fine with Holy Pandas, or is brass the way to go for Holy Pandas? I think Holy Pandas sound best on brass, but if you are looking for a softer bottom out feel, polycarbonate is probably the way to go. Personally, I have been preferring softer plates as of late, like aluminum or the plastics. Polycarbonate is a great plate option in my opinion. Alright, left side looks almost straight. This bottom left key needs to be straighter. Okay, bottom row is straight. What's the benefit to brass over aluminum? It's if you prefer a stiffer typing experience. Some people, when they type and bottom out, they want it to be very stiff and firm. Some people like a little bit of give or softness to their bottoming out preference. The materials also do have different acoustic properties. Oh man, the dogs are going crazy. Alright, bottom row looks straight. Backspace also straight. Enter also straight. Oh shoot, right side is straight, guys. Brass doesn't always sound better. Yes, that is true. Brass doesn't always sound better. Brass can sound better in some cases, but not all the time. Yeah, that's pretty straight. I think we're good. Why do you spam the keys like that? So I spam. This is my simulation of keyboard usage. You want your keycaps to look straight after you've typed on it. That's why I simulate pressing the keycaps for a little bit, and then you should check if they are straight or not. There's no point if it's straight when you're not using it, and then the moment you tap it, it becomes crooked. So I align it for straightness based off usage. If that makes sense. I don't know, maybe it might not make any difference. Makes sense in my brain, my smooth brain, but either I am beyond smooth or I am giga brain. Alright, so now that we have finished, let's take off the keycaps first. Let's take off the keycaps. can guess what keycaps you guys think Pengu got? If anyone guesses correctly, you can have this keyboard. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, they can't. I told you? What do you... Oh. Alright, let us see how well we soldered. Been having a lot of good first try solders lately. Alright. So if this is FN, oh, see, I was right. So the FN key does work. And then left up down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy clap. First time solder, let's go. All right, so now what this means is we can assemble this keyboard back up. All we have left to do now is to just put the keycaps on and we are done. This build was really fast. So I already did 2 stabs off stream, Sauceru. So that did help a little bit. We were gonna have guests today, so I didn't want to bore them with my traditional doing stabs on stream. Okay. Yeah, but I did do 2 stabs. I prepped 2 stabs already. So. I believe Novel Keys is running. Yeah, I did talk about the NK65. I hate Keycult. Watching this makes me hate it even more. Congrats to whoever had one, because I will never. Feels bad. Well, Keycult, they will be releasing a board for the rest of the year, once a month, I believe, if I remember their schedule correctly. It's on their website, so lots more chances for everyone else to get Keycults. All hope is not lost. Demon Oz. Only impossible if you never enter. How long usually does a interest check become a group buy? Flatline says. Oh, Flatline, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, it's just however long the group buy runner wants it to be. Like Zekin says. Nowadays, most successful products, if they're releasing an interest check, it's really more for advertisement and announcements than gaining interest, to be honest. I feel like the hobby has gotten big enough where if you have a really good product, people will just buy it and it'll sell out. Like recently, GMK sets have been flying off the shelf like no other. But yeah, I mean, sometimes people genuinely do seek for interest and feedback, and it can take however long the person wants until they're satisfied with a product they want to release. All right, time to put these keycaps away. All right, let us see. So here we have the number 165 without keycaps yet. You can see the blue and silver. Oof. All right, we're gonna put the keycaps on it now. Guys ready? See what keycaps he got. Yo Jay, what's up? Hello, thank you so much for the 9 months. Whoa. Mr. Pengu managed to secure a brand new modern Dolch. Look at this packaging. There's a nice marble thing going on. Don't eat your keycaps. But yeah, if you guys don't know what modern Dolch looks like, this is what it looks like. And if you guys like keycaps like this, my sponsors are where you can get some of them. This was run on DixieMech earlier this year, and it comes with accent colored keys as well. Alright, so let us place these keycaps. So I think Mr. Pengu wanted the red accents, so we're gonna put the red accents. And for those of you guys who are new and don't know about keycaps, GMK keycaps, any keycap set that is preceded by the 3 letters GMK are probably the best ABS keycaps you can currently purchase within the hobby. So this is a GMK Modern Dolch keycap set. We're gonna use the red. Then the red Enter 2. How many keyboards do you own? Not a lot. I used to have a lot and I sold off a lot. I had quite a collection, but I sold off a lot to make my stream what it is today. So, but if you do exclamation inventory, you can see my current collection.
Hey, nice.
Oreo milkshake, thank you so much for the 4 months in a row. The tier 1s. Can you build in a GPS in case someone yoinks it? I don't know about that. I don't think anyone has made a keyboard. That's an interesting idea. I'm not gonna use scooped. I like bars. My friendship with scoops has ended. I'm all about the bar life. Did you get a tan? Yes. My skin is not like this. I went on vacation 2-3 weeks ago and I got a really bad tan. How did the tan line? Well, so when I wear long sleeves, I usually fold it twice and that's where it ends. So like I usually turn my long sleeves, I fold it up twice until it becomes like a quarter sleeve. So I was out in the sun with a long sleeve and it got tan like this because my sleeves cut off like right there. When are you gonna add Pengu to notable clients on your site? I've already added him. He's been there before. I'm pretty sure he's on there. Is he not on my list yet? I swear he's on there. So let's do control. Where's the stepped caps? Control and super. Oh, so it's bold because I don't have a build VOD for it yet. The bold means it's a hyperlink you can click through. So once this VOD goes up, his name will be bold because I will have a VOD for this. Alright, what were the 4 keys programmed here? Delete, home, page up, page down? Let's do that. Let's do delete, home, page up, page down. How's that? Should we do you want red spacebar as well, Pengu, or gray spacebar? Red spacebar, alright. I'm gonna open up the red spacebars too. Yeah, GMK Modern Dolce, very nice set. Are you a person who flips their spacebar? Or are you normal, Pengu? Does Pengu flip his spacebar? I have never tried flipping. Oh, he's never tried flipping. What knife is that? If you do exclamation knife, you can find out what knife I use. I'd love to try, but then again. That was a tight one. Yeah. Right, let's clean up a little bit. So Mr. Pengu doesn't flip, so we'll leave it normal. I mean, you could always do this on your own too once you receive it. It's not hard to take off the keycaps, so. We're done, boys and girls. We have the Keycult number 1. Oh, he said flipped? It's okay. I can flip it afterwards. Keycult number 1, 65. Commission. This is the first of the Keycult commissions to be shown in public. So as you can see, it has the Pengu engraving on there. It also has my logo engraved internally. Look at that side view. Look at this side view. Oh my gosh. Keycult, if you are in the market for aesthetics, Keycult definitely has proven themselves to be up there in terms of aesthetics. I mean, aesthetics are subjective, so you don't have to like the Keycult aesthetic, but I personally love the Keycult aesthetic. Oh, the red and blue, not too bad. Not too bad. This is the front view. Oof. Look at that. Well, I mean, in this lighting, it looks mismatched, but in person, top and bottom, almost perfect. Oh, whoops. Wait, why is this floating? Hold on. Did something happen to the stab again? Are you going to have the same issue again? Oh no, the spacebar wire popped. How did that happen? Popped. I got on. But taking it off help. No, I'm gonna try to put this. Ah, saved. I know about the popped spacebars. I have fixed too many popped spacebars. Oh, flipped? What flipped? Alright, we'll try flipped. There we go. Now it is fixed. I was sweating again. I was sweating. And someone like, when you're building a board for someone like Pengu, you start to sweat. Alright, so this is what it looks like from the side. So some people are asking, why do you flip space bars? So like if you take me for example, the way I type, technically you should be typing like this, but most people type with their wrists down. So this hits my thumb at a more natural angle versus this here. This is another Keycult keyboard. the way my thumb is, it's hitting, this is a normal space bar. It's hitting the edge, so a little bit sharper. So it depends on your typing style. If you type normal, if you type with proper ergonomics, your wrist should be a little bit lifted, and therefore you hit the top edge. But I generally type like this, so I hit the edge. So just depends on what you prefer. But like me, I type like this, so flip is not bad. Some people don't like the look. Some people flip the entire bottom row so it matches, but yeah. Alright. Once again, here we have the finished product. Yeah. If you guys are at home, you guys can try popping your spacebar and flipping it to see if you liked it. See if the spacebar hits your, if you hit the edge of the spacebar or the actual spacebar, yeah. Alright. Let's see. If you don't mind, I'm gonna try and flip my current later, and yeah, you can let me know, Pengu. Definitely let me know. Alright, could we get the 10 fast fingers guessing going on mods? So what we do every stream is, after we build a keyboard, I'll do a typing test of it, and you guys can guess in chat what you guys think I will get. I have a bot that parses chat, and we keep a running hall of fame of people who have guessed my typing speed correctly and how many times you have guessed it. Oh shoot. For the YouTube screenshot, gotta make, how do you make, ooh, you can see Pengu. This is for YouTube. Say hi YouTube, everyone. And screenshot done. Alright, bot is done. Bot is done. Oh, shoot. So, here we have Pengu's finished keyboard. It is the Keycult number 165, built with Cherry MX Browns, lubed with Trebosis 3204 on an aluminum plate. This is a custom Cherry MX, a custom Keycult commission, and it is using the GMK Modern Dolce keycap set. Alright, let's see. Will Pengu's keyboard make me type faster? I'll do typings.gg afterwards. I'll do it afterwards. 3, 2. Oh, you guys want to snap? Oh, whoops. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we do. Redo. Oh, the pressure. 1,000 people watching me type, gosh. Ooh, 139, 139. Anyone? Oh, we had 2 people guess 139. All right. Congrats to those who guessed. Okay, let's see what the mods sound like. Oh, this number. This is what I call creamy. Alright, you guys all want typings.gg. Is there a modern Dolch? Crap. I forget the controls. Oh, there is a modern Dolch. Ooh. Alright. We're going to do a 60-minute timer. Alright. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Oh my, this is so bad. Huh? 130. Not too good. I'm still not used to the visuals of this. Alright, let's see if we can get 140. 140? 140. Last one. Last one. Last one. 140. Here we go. Alright, we do. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh. It's too much pressure, too much pressure. Oh, 42. Alright. Now I can clickbait. Pengu's keyboard makes me type faster. Confirmed. Oh, that's stressful. It's all for the YouTube guys. Yeah, browns. I like browns. It's a very light tactility, but I'm personally a fan of linear, so that's why I like browns. Not everyone likes browns. You don't have to like browns, but it's all preference. Social Light, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I'm low-key impressed by the sound of lube browns. Yeah, browns are sleeper OP. Browns. This is the second build this month using browns. Browns are gonna go up. I feel like a lot of brown builds are gonna come up. Browns definitely are not one of the smoothest switches stock. Even with lube, it's not as smooth as like a Cherry MX brown or Cherry MX black, I would say. But I mean, you use this for a good couple months, year, especially at the rate that Pengu does. It's gonna be very smooth and nice. Hopefully Mr. Pengu likes this. But yeah, once again, voila. Beautiful board. Oh, let's weigh this. We need to see what the final product, how much it weighs. Can Mr. Pengu handle the weight of a fully built keyboard? So, in freedom units, it's a little over 3 pounds now. I think it was 2 pounds 10 ounces, I think, or so, I forget something. So it's 3 pounds 3.1 ounces, or 1448 grams. So Mr. Pengu's got a lift if he wants to carry this around. It's a decent weight. Yeah, like there are definitely heavier keyboards out there. Not that heaviness should affect your buying purchase of a keyboard. Like people tend to have the idea that weight, heftiness makes it feel more premium, but it's definitely a good weight. I know most gamers game like this definitely won't be moving around. Why do people do this? Why do they tilt it like this? Oh, is it for the natural angling of your hands? Literally every CSGO pro angles their keyboard and then boom. I guess this does make sense. I do like the split. Yeah. It's because they were using full sizes. That's also true. CSGO pros take it too far. Alright. Before we end the stream, let's see if we can pick up the details. So I'm gonna be sending Mr. Pengu these. Let's see if our mic can pick it up. So one of these is lubed, one of them isn't. So can chat tell me which one is lubed, which one's not? So this is 1, this is 2. So this is 1. Is this lubed or unlubed? Is 1 lubed or unlubed? This is 1. Everyone's saying that's unlubed. This is 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Can you hear the difference? 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Is the difference noticeable? Is it a big difference? Very? Yeah. So hopefully when Pengu feels this, he can feel the difference. In sound, it's a huge... If I had built this board with the unlubed brown, you'd be hearing so much more scratch and ping and whatnot. Noticeable because you can hear both, only reason. That is true, that is true. That's true. A lot of people who are entering the hobby, everyone says, I mean, not everyone, but a lot of people say, why would you lube your switches? What does it do? If you've never felt lubed switches, it's hard to understand what difference it makes and why you would do it. But once you feel it, you can't go back. What do you think about the Halo switches that is on drop? They're a decent tactile. Is this something similar to what O-rings do to switches? No, O-rings silence your switches. O-rings don't affect the smoothness of the travel. When you lube a switch, it makes the switch feel smoother. It also helps with the sound. I would say between a lubed keyboard and an unlubed keyboard with O-rings, the lubed one sounds better. O-rings also reduce the travel of your switch press. I think, if I remember, it's been a while since I've used O-rings. I stopped using O-rings a long time ago. Where do you get washers? I have it linked on my Amazon storefront. Does Helios feel good unlubed? Well, personally, I would never use a switch unlubed. But Zeal switches are definitely smoother than stock Cherry switches. Yeah. You have incredible powers. You drink 1 coffee cup for an entire 1.3 hours. Yeah, this is cold. I just finished it. Alright, any final questions, comments, concerns? So I'm gonna be taking pictures of this, posting it on my Instagram and Twitter, recording a typing test video, and hopefully send this out to Mr. Pengu's way. And hopefully he'll like it. Did you personally like this custom? I do. I mean, I have a Keycult keyboard right here. So this is the TKL version of the Keycult. So as you can see, same design language. It's just the bigger form factor version of this keyboard. I am a big Keycult fan. This has lubed Cherry MX Browns, also using a GMK keycap set. I just want you to tell me your thoughts on MX Silver. I'm not personally a fan of silvers, but if you like silvers, that's all that matters. I personally prefer other switches, yeah. Keycult is ANSI only, right? I believe so. Do you think it will be fine if I decide to buy the Glorious GMMK and combine it with switches I found out here? Yeah. Glorious GMMK is hot swap. One of the main benefits of hot swap is you can try out different switches without having to solder like I did. Yeah. How terrified were you at first that you had a bad PCB? Yo, I was sweating. I was sweating. I don't know, my sweat probably doesn't show on stream, but I was sweating. I had planned this out with Pengu to like time my stream to be somewhat with his. He gave me a fat raid and then only to find out the PCB potentially died. Oh man, Pengu could have destroyed me with one tweet. He would have been like, don't ever buy a keyboard from this guy. Taeha types would have been done. But no, thankfully it was just the wire that popped off. That's the first time. I have built many Keycults before. Of course, the day the Keycult keyboard matters the most, the wire came out popped. But yeah, it's just a matter of the wire popping off. It shouldn't happen anymore. there's no reason to access, but yeah, it probably came off while Keycult was checking it, and then maybe they forgot to put it in tightly. Taeha playing Rainbow Six Siege would be great. I do want a game. I just don't have time to game. Literally, when I'm not at my daytime job, it's all handling keyboard stuff. So if I do go full time, if you guys help me go full time, I'll definitely game. Definitely game. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Who can we raid? Is any of my friends online? Oh, Jae-yoon streaming, Ed streaming. Should we raid X Choco? We haven't raided Janet yet. Let's go raid X Choco. I've never raided Janet though. Let's go raid Janet. X Choco bars. Yeah, I've never raided Janet. Let's go raid Janet. What should we say to her? This is our first time. Let's say show us your keyboard. Show us your keyboard. That's going to be the catchphrase we spam in Janet's chat. Oh crap, that's not what I meant to do. Show us your keyboard. I will be streaming tomorrow at normal time, so 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. Hopefully you guys can make it. Tomorrow we're going to be building a keyboard we have not seen on my channel yet. So a brand new keyboard, at least on my channel. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you Pengu for the raid. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy this keyboard. I'll get in touch with you afterwards once I'm done filming everything. Package it up nicely for you, do a final quality check, and then yeah, hopefully he'll help spread the good word of custom keyboards. All right, I'm gonna send you guys to X Choco Bars' stream. She's playing TFT right now. Spam show us your keyboard. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. So until then, see ya nerds.